Alright, let's start going back to... Wait. What? This was like the last save? Really? The Abbey versus Amonok. And in a little village like that, tension builds up fast. I understand how they feel, but right now the Abbey is our only option. Okay, I haven't read that. So, we should be going back to Logris. That does not look right. Okay, let's go back. So goal is, we're going to kidnap this child. Kidnap the child. Tell her that her mom's waiting for her somewhere out there and she is entrusted to us, which is a full lie. A whole lie. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute. Load this one. There we go. I was like, I thought we already left. What happened there? Okay. Here we go. Now we're back at Port Zexin. Do you have something for me? The harbor town smells of the sea. Tra-la-la-la-la. Queen of the Seas. Oh, I already cleared it. Where are these other ones? What do you give me? What is my, like, goal from killing all of those? Visit Tabitha. Okay. I took the boat out to go crabbing, only to come back with a net full of shrimp. Shrimp's good, though. Shrimp is good. That's not a problem. They'll turn red when you boil them, so they're pretty much the same. Okay, not in that case. Shrimp and crab, octopus, or squid, it's all the same in your stomach. Fair. Wait, squid doesn't turn red. Yeah, but I still like it, so what's the sense of quibbling? True. I never opened this. It was just right there. Okay. Let's clear this expedition real quick, too. Ooh.
Scout ship set.
Alright. I believe this is where we have to go. You have new stuff to say? Why are the Aldina Plains to the east of Dannan highway closed off? There's been a string of terrible storms out there. The weather just isn't right. It really is the era of disaster. Disaster. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. The Abbey let me have a look at the Empyrean's throne. It's enormous and the stairways are endless. Some demons stuck inside too, but the shepherd and the Empyrean soon made short work with them. Oops.
The blood-winged butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias.
Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information?
Yes. Information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the Church's failing. And it seems that the Bloodwing Butterfly Network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up?
Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all.
Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
A black, full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Alright, now we just take the long trek.
Here we are, back in Logris. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act?
Coo, coo. I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't act like you didn't enjoy it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
Say it like a dove.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
Okay. Oh. No touchy, please. Alright, and then... one more.
Is Inominat's book so difficult? Grimoire seemed perplexed by it.
Yeah. She said it was written in ancient Avarost, a language that uses Impressionist script.
I've never heard of Impressionist script.
Each character can have many different meanings and readings, depending on the emotion it's expressing and the way it relates to the characters around it. Some modest records on its grammar and structure survive, but none that say how to read the emotion the characters express. Grimoire said that you have to recreate the writer's feelings as a sort of starting point in order to read it.
I see. And you have a talent for that sort of thing?
I guess I do.
But a script based on emotions? That's as far removed from modern language as can be.
Yeah, it's completely unrelated apparently.
How can it be completely unrelated?
After the temperance of Avarost, the entirety of human civilization vanished. The language went with it.
Much as a blooming flower loses its petals, the Avarost civilization grew too far and came to its final end. The surviving buildings and ancient tools, the likes of which our technology cannot replicate, were the beginning of that end.
In any case, it sounds like deciphering that writing will take quite a while.
I really have nothing to say, but these things need to stop screaming at me. Leave me alone!
Man, the capital sure is big.
Yeah, with historical buildings and artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know, I was just saying.
To all warriors, I have this to say. Those who fail to enhance their equipment shall never see victory. Laziness can lead to a sore punishment, believe me. What are you saying?
You look like travelers. I have some good news for you. The restrictions on travel to the Aldina Plains are going to be lifted soon. The road's opening back up!
So, that's the latest word on the streets?
Ha! I see what you did there.
I try to liven things up around here.
Well, ever since Lord Artorias became the Shepherd, demon attacks have gone down. The world's filled with hardships, but perhaps things are starting to go in the right direction.
Perhaps. The demons who nearly destroyed Halaves are still skipping about on the loose, though.
What?
And just the other day, a village near Salt was destroyed by the demon blight. Guess the capital doesn't mind, though.
What?
Don't worry about it. Your shepherd and the Abbey are going to save the world, right?
Listening to you has kinda gotten me all nervous again. If you hear any other scary stories, let me know, please.
I've got one with fresh blood, melted bodies. Oh, maybe that tale about the demon doll that comes alive!
If you're going to waste time, we're leaving you here.
Well, that's enough of this detour then. Sorry to be such a drag.
Wait! That doll one sounded really cool!
Maggie Lou all excited to give people the freaks. The creeps. Demon attacks are slowing down, aren't they? That's what the Abbey says anyway. She's like, they're lying. I know you. You're the magical menagerie or something like that. That's how you get away with walking around dressed like that, isn't it? I know people need entertaining at this gloomy time, but you do well to keep in mind your modesty. You won't stay young forever. She's just jealous. She's just jealous that you look good, Velvet. I just heard the most disturbing rumor that Praetor Eleanor has turned against the well, she's like right here. Exorcist? Why would any of them turn traitor? They say she now aids demons. Now, no sound would even consider such a thing. Disgusting. She's worse than a traitor. She's an enemy of mankind. Eleanor, you're not doing anything to hide yourself? Oh.
What's with this crowd?
Modulu's troupe just put on a real show. Man, it was the best! Her dancing was every bit as great as I'd heard.
Wow, the Modulu?
Surely you mean Mogilu! Has my time to bask in fame finally come at long last?
No, we're talking about Majulu, not Mogilu.
You know, Lulu, the famous dancer? She actually goes by the majestic Lulu, but everyone calls her Modulu.
Just watching the beauty of her dance, you can't help but feel like maybe everything's gonna turn out okay in the world.
Sounds like a pretty cheerful act she has.
Cheerful? This is all a ripoff! She's just trying to pass off as Mogilu's menagerie and profit from our good name!
What good name? We don't actually perform anything.
I was planning on getting started eventually, but now this con artist comes along and ruins everything!
I can't just ignore that, you know.
It's Modulu!
You did great today, Majulu. I loved it.
Thank you so much. But according to my teacher, I still have a long way to go. I'll work hard to do better next time, so I hope you'll come see me.
Modulu's teacher is a dancer named Balta, whose immense talent brought him all the fame in the world. But Balta suffered a tragic injury that took him forever from the stage, and now Modulu was working hard to carry out his dream.
So, you're Modulu then?
I am. My teacher and I work really hard to put on performances that'll leave a lasting impact. And I refuse to let anyone call me a phony.
Oh? And how do you propose to stop me? Taking it to the stage and seeing which one of us can better hold a crowd?
Yes, that's just what I was hoping for.
Lulu, don't go around picking petty fights.
But sir, this woman, she...
You should know better. If you have the energy to spare spitting vitriol at people, you should refocus that anger into moving your body. If you need to express yourself, do it on the stage.
Yes, sir. You're right. Teacher, is the pain acting up again?
He's having a heart attack.
It's no matter. What does pain compare to losing the ability to dance? Anyway, what matters is how you're holding up.
I'm fine, sir.
Good, then let's head back and practice some more.
He seems strict.
He does. But keep in mind that Balta recognized her talent at a young age. He even adopted her so he could pass on everything he knew. He might be strict, but only because he believes in her.
You sure know an awful lot about them.
I'm sort of a fan of theirs, you could say.
A teacher and his student, chasing after the same dream. What a sweet little story they have. That's why I think it's high time for Mogilu's Menagerie to put on a show. And for our act, we'll be a comedy duo.
Comedy? Where'd you get that idea?
You heard me propose a challenge to little Majulu, right? But not one of you knows a single acrobatic trick.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. You couldn't have seen this coming.
Well, you could act like you feel a little bad at least. Now, normally I'd make you guys do something flashy like jump through a ring of fire, but I'll be magnanimous and let you do comedy instead. With comedy, I can take control of the stage and keep things lively. I can feed you the audience on a platter.
But going on the same stage as Modulu, it's too much to handle.
Oh, I can't wait to take her down a peg or two.
I'm out. I don't even know why you're bothering. It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. Plus, if we do well, we'll be raking in the dough. What better opportunity do we have to get started than now? After all, people will come thinking we're Majulu's troupe.
You're sure eager to profit off of her good name.
That's exactly the material I want. Keep throwing out such zingers and the audience will be in stitches.
I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
The only thing getting thrown out is gonna be you.
You know, I think you could pull off being the straight man in our act.
What? Keep your compliments to yourself.
This plan might sound dumb, but more money never hurts.
Eisen, not you too.
Then it's settled. Now we just need to book ourselves a few gigs. I've got an in with all the stage directors in town. For now, I think everyone should pair up so we can figure out just what sort of comedy chops you all have. Everybody?
Even me?
Certainly. Each one of you is a part of Magilu's menagerie, after all.
I'm not so sure about this.
Oh boy, I need to know what she does. Oh, you have to hear this. I just met Praetor Oscar. Ew, that loser. He had a scar on his face and he was all bandaged, but he laughed and said he was fine. He just seems so nice, not to mention strong. And I just want to squeak. Okay. Even with a guy like me around? That's Caleb. A dancer's great opponent is her own body and the hearts of her audience. If you cannot communicate with him, or with them, you are a mere busker. But mere onlookers. I will never forget this lesson. Lulu. What do you say? What say you?
Whenever I hear Magilu's name, I can't help but think of Magilanica.
Magilanica? Who's that?
Oh, she's just a girl who worked as part of the freak show. Talked to spirits nobody else could see.
That's her, all right. She had many mysterious powers, like moving things without touching them and divining where people would find lost objects. For a time, people called her the Little Witch. She was pretty popular.
Thanks to her, the rest of the troupe took in plenty of cash. Or so I hear.
Yeah, but eventually they took it too far, and the kingdom tried them for heresy. I hear Magilanica was subjected to really brutal torture.
True fact. Everyone knows this story.
Well, I've never heard it.
That's not too surprising. It all took place when I was a young woman myself.
Remind me, Magilu. How old are you again?
What? How old would you say I am?
Well, from your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
Oh no, she's an old hag too. Berseria Hedgie? Correct. Hi, Dicky. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing okay today. Alright, let's continue. A bunch of villains that call themselves Ifreed's pirates are running rampant across the seas. How can they allow themselves to cause their fellow men such suffering in these desperate times? That makes them worse than demons, if you ask me. You're right, I hope to see them hang one day. Wow. People are mad beefing. Oh, it's you again. I've got no time for card games, kid. The land in Eastgan and northeast Midgan has seen massive shifts in the past few centuries. Whole mountain ranges have sunk to their necks in the sea to become island chains, and countless towns and ruins now sleep beneath the waves. Mountains can turn into islands? That's right, the Isle of Lakehaven were all once mountains. Neat, I'd like to see them. I'd like to too. But the area is covered by a constant thunderstorm, so ships can't get close. That's why they're sometimes called the Thunder Isles. Isles. Let's save. And I want to chat with people first before we talk to Tabitha. I'm looking for new band members. Let's enjoy our youth together through music. This is perfect. I've been obsessed with music lately. Great. I have a feeling we'll make some wonderful tunes together.
When will the High Priest return to us?
Never.
Keep this between us, but I heard Lord Gideon was killed by demons.
Surely that's not true.
It most certainly is true. Hey, shh! They'll hear you.
I know someone who works in the palace, and he said the demon was a girl with the head of a wolf and the body of a gorilla.
But how could a demon have gotten into the palace?
Apparently, there was a power struggle among the higher-ups, and Gideon's enemies snuck the demon into his villa. They say that's why people sometimes heard terrifying screams coming from the place.
Oh, is the demon still there?
No idea. Rumor says she escaped, but I wouldn't worry. There's no way she'd stick around here.
That's what you think. She's right here, so you'd better watch out.
Stop messing around already.
Maggie Lou was practicing the art of what is it? Plain sight. I can't believe there are people squabbling over authority at a time like this. That's just putting your own desires before the needs of the many. Exactly. If they just turned the reins over to the shepherd, there would be no problems. Kinda sounds like real life. Think about the dates and locations of the demons' attacks. The scoundrels must be using a ship. It's the only way, which means they might be getting help from pirates. Our duty is maintaining the security of the capital. Let's stay focused on that. You're right. I was out of line. I think he's right, though. He has the right idea. Okay. Let's go talk to whoever's over here. Hey, you.
The nights are so cold of late. It's gotten harder to get flamestone, too.
I hear the port at Helavis is at a near standstill. No matter how much flamestone they mine from Mount Killerhouse, they can't get it shipped out. I'm sure the Abbey is aware of the situation. It's not just us who are suffering. We have to endure.
Times like these is when we need to practice Lord Artorius' teachings. The many outweigh the individual.
Exactly. I'm sure Lord Artorius will think of us soon and send aid.
He doesn't give a damn about any of you.
How dare you!
The many outweigh the individual, right? Artorius wants to save humanity as a whole. Your individual troubles aren't important to him.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Aren't we part of the whole he wants to save?
What happy fools.
Sorry about that. She didn't get to see his speech, so she's been taking it out on everyone around her.
Really? What a troublesome kid.
But really, that speech was incredible.
The many that Lord Artorius talks about just means others. Only humans are capable of sacrificing themselves for the sake of others. It's a force, a power if you will, and one that only humans possess. For the sake of others, it's imperative that you use reason to suppress your personal feelings. Don't sulk so loudly that other people can't listen to a speech. They're brainwashed. There's no saving them. Listen, what if we got a cannon? Do you think we could beat the demons then? We could hit them, sure. The cannons are weapons designed to attack and defend fixed positions. Demons move quickly and strike unexpectedly, so they'd be difficult targets. I'm afraid the exorcists are by far the better option. I've heard the demons have ruined so many crops that soon they'll have to start rationing food. Adults will be able to suffer through it, but what about growing children?
I'll be just fine. It doesn't matter if we're hungry, so long as Mommy and I are together. We can't be selfish, right?
That's right, sweetie. You give me such courage, you do. Okay, Tabitha.
Eleanor, I need you to wait outside. The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet, you stay with Eleanor.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
Oh, it would do you good to unwind every now and again, you know. Stretch a bow too far and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
Prison Island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has proven useful.
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm sure we will find out shortly.
All right, then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want more information on that demon.
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, you really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Eifried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
It's what Eifried would do. That's all.
They're taking a while. Yeah.
The Shepherd has a special mission for you. You are to protect the Malak Lafiset and bring him to the Logris Abbey headquarters.
What's wrong?
Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights. But, You can't trust me. I understand.
No, it's not that. I promise. I'd love to go sightseeing with you, Eleanor.
Lafiset. Well, we'll do it another time, okay? Why? It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
The prison island? Just who is this person?
Didn't ask.
What?
Hey, something smells nice.
Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Who is that caped man?
I do not know, but his hawks seemed extraordinarily well trained.
Trained to hunt, maybe?
I'd imagine. It takes a great deal of time and money to train a bird like that. What is it?
I smell something nice.
Indeed. The scent is somehow familiar. It can't be.
What are you two sniffing at?
Aha! They're bloodhounds on the hunt!
But we're talking about hawks hunting, aren't we?
Come again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my poor manners.
They'd be doing big ol' sniff. Okay. Well, that was pretty quick. Ooh, do you have something to say at night? The city attracts so many people because it's safe. Still, you shouldn't wander around at night. Okay, let's go. Did you just see that? I didn't know the king's condition had gone that far. He's older than he used to be, so it's not entirely unexpected. Still, with a reliable men like the shepherd and the prince to take up his torch, he should feel at ease. You're one of us. I got permission to travel at night. I wish you luck in your task. Yeah, I had to give the kiddo meds. That's fair. I'll come back. No. I really don't want to fight right now. Has it really been 30 minutes already? It really has. Okay. I just keep saving right where... right at every single one I see.
This.
Pirate flag, sea snakes.
Scout ships.
Port Zexon. Finally, we have some nightlife in the city again. People feel safer with all the guards around. That's true, but if you get too wild, you can bet the Abbey won't like it one bit. Huh? I thought I opened this before. Weird. Okay, while I'm here, I am going to get this going real quick. Okay. We're free. Thank you for letting me go through that real quick. Hello.
Could you fit my comedy act into tonight's show? I'm still breaking in my new partner, but I can carry the act. I'd appreciate you squeezing us in.
For you, Maggie dear, I'll do it as a personal favor, but you get 200 flat. No expenses, no per diem.
Oh, come on, don't be so stingy.
It gets worse. Our headliner is doubling up after, and the opener flubbed their lines and lost us minutes.
Playing deuce for a cold house? Well, all right, them's the breaks.
What the hell are you even saying?
I'm saying we're going on, and you're my straight man.
What? You're serious?
I'll take care of the actual funny bits. Just act like you always do and we'll be fine. Bonus points if you toss the men in the audience a glare of contempt every now and then. Just trust me.
Oh, hold on. This is all happening so fast. I'm not sure I'm ready for...
You'd better get ready, because the curtain's going up. Hi there! We're Moggy and Val, your lovely comedians for today! Magikazam! We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable show. Now, I'm Moggy, the bright, beaming one in the pair, while my moody little partner here is... Hey, what's wrong, Belle? Everything okay? You need to put some energy into this, or we're in trouble. Come on! If you've got one redeeming feature, it's your moxie.
That might be, but this is different.
I can see you're going through something right now. All right, let's take a deep breath together. Excuse us for just one moment. Velvet, what are you doing? We're losing the audience!
I can't help it. I've never talked in front of such a big crowd before.
Wait, don't tell me you've got stage fright?
So what if I do?
That's so unlike you. Just pretend that you're fighting some nasty exorcist and give it some gusto.
Easy for you to say. I'm embarrassed out here.
Don't be such a girl!
I am a girl.
That's it! Just do that, but project your voice!
I can't, and I don't want to.
You're a comedian, you have to! Where's your passion for your newfound art?
I'm not one, and I've never had any.
No, I can see it within you, deep down, the burning passion of a true artist at heart.
I've had enough! I can't do this with you!
Sorry, folks, show's over.
Well, you've certainly shown me something new. A comedy team that just stands on stage whispering to each other.
We're going for a brand new comedic style. So, what did you think?
Don't quit your day job.
That's what I thought.
Ah, now she plays the straight man.
I love how he delivered that. Don't quit your day job. Oh, very good. That's nice. Maggie and Belle, eh? Don't quit your day jobs. We won't. We'll just continue our life of crime. We want a Persona Q remake on Switch. You see, I found that I am not interested in dungeon crawlers. Like the first-person dungeon crawlers, there's something about it that does not appeal to me. Danon Highway is closed up north. The army won't suffer another embarrassing attack on the Empyrean's throne. How about you? I'm sure you already know, but don't forget our exploratory voyages. I'm certain we'll discover things that'll help you in your fight. I hope so, because I've been pretty consistent about it. Nothing over here. Okay. What do you want me to do? Just go back to the ship? Oh.
This is bullcrap. You're gouging us just because you can.
Well, if you want to pay less, maybe you should go find someone more generous, hmm?
Looks like they're at it again.
Huh? What's happening?
Benwick, snap out of it! Benwick!
Huh? I was haggling for supplies, and...
Tell you what, I'll give you a fair price. Actually, just take what you need. We should all endeavor to help contribute to the common good of humanity, rather than selfishly pursue wanton profit.
What? Are you sure?
No. Wait. What was I saying?
You felt that too, didn't you, kiddo?
Yeah, it disappeared, but I felt a strong force coming from somewhere to the north.
It's called a domain. A Moloch zone of influence.
Wait, if it's north of here, then...
The Empyrean's throne?
Did that happen because of something Innominat and Artorias did?
I don't know.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We should get far away from here, and quickly.
So, the suppression.
I've been meaning to say this for a bit,
Well,
though.
that was certainly off-putting. But our job with Tabitha comes first. And we need a hideout soon, too.
True enough.
Okay. I've been meaning to say this, but the guy that we're escorting, I'm like, when did this game turn into Kingdom Hearts? Who's this nobody over here? Domain? How we wander as a JJK? Oh, domain expansion. I only know meme, don't know anything about JJK. I just know it's super popular. I'm terribly sorry about what happened earlier. I don't know why I do something like that. Can we not see our boys? I guess not. Sorry for spacing out there. I'm fine now. You have to stand so close to the edge. It kind of scares me a bit. Titania front docks. It has some crazy sad moments, does it? Yeah, I hear a lot of people... Like, that is the popular anime right now, I'd say.
Alright, we're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, Mystery Monk?
You're right. My apologies.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Percival Ilmid Asgard, crowned prince and heir to the throne of the Midgand Kingdom.
So he's next in line, is he?
It looks like someone already had me figured out.
Yes, Your Highness. I could tell from your fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it. But if I may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid? I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the underworld.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
For a fellow born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Princey Pooh's rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgand's prosperity will continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us.
He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Not if the ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The prince. He said he couldn't go back.
I wonder why.
Dun dun dun. Why is the prince with us? Also, hi, Werehog. It's natural, right, to choose that type of cosmetic.
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
Everyone I've done a playthrough with always does it. How can you not, though? It's just so perfect. It's so perfectly done. It's not that he's blind in the other eye. Honestly, we never know, right? We're not actually sure if he can see out of his demon eyeball. But it does make me laugh. It's so funny. It's so silly. Hey, man. What's up? There's nothing unusual at the docks. That's what somebody who doesn't want me to be suspicious would say. Looks like they've already been abandoned for a while before we came along. Well, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday. We are in the middle of more Tales of Berseria. Oh, wait, we can talk to the crew. Nice. How you doing, kiddo? This place is just plain eerie. It's giving me goosebumps. Gecko bumps?
I'm not scared. Much.
It's all been carved out of the bedrock. It looks more like a fortress than a prison to me. In any case, it was a hell of a lot of work. This was part of the plan. Are we not questioning? I mean, yeah, we didn't question why we had to escort him, but at the same time, like, it's the prince. It's the prince, right? You would think, why does the prince need to run away from where he belongs? Love seeing others play this game. Favorite game of all time? It's a very, very, very good game. I am so happy to have the opportunity to play it now. Oh, I want to talk with these two as well. Hey, Benwick. Whoa, that island looks none too inviting. I'll be sure we're ready to sail at a moment's notice. Stay safe while you look around. My, this is most ominous. What will happen here, I wonder? I could voice Grimoire. She just sounds so pensive and sad all the time. Always in thought.
An exorcist.
Not anymore.
Are you alright?
Headless Knight's back.
She's dead.
The Headless Knight is back?
Monkey.
Think this is the demon that attacked her?
Another prison riot?
You're ugly.
Kurodane, Dial. You two protect Kamoana and the prince.
Understood.
I like how our troop is getting bigger.
You're giving me a headache.
Stay sharp! This one must have survived the riot! A complete victory!
So did the Abbey actually fail to quell the riot?
I find that hard to believe. The prison was heavily staffed with exorcists.
Perhaps it was venomization.
Venomization?
A dark ritual, forcing demons to eat each other in order to produce ever stronger demons.
So the demons devoured each other, creating a demon too powerful for the exorcists to control?
I imagine the riot didn't help.
Now whose fault could that have been, I wonder?
Whatever happened doesn't matter to us now. We need to focus on how to take this place for ourselves.
That exorcist from before said something about a headless knight, right?
That one's probably the leader.
Then we hunt it down and destroy it.
Until we capture the island, let's use this room for our staging ground. I'll leave the prince and Kamoana to you two. Eliminate any enemies who come in.
Understood.
Don't expect much from me, but all right.
Kamoana, if anything happens, call for me and I'll come running to protect you, okay?
Okay, you stay safe too, Eleanor.
Let's go.
Gosh, in a weird way, I kind of like this music. It's so extreme. Oh, we could still talk to everybody. Look at this guy. Ready. I sense a powerful presence in the interior. There's someone to be wary of here.
Eleanor, I know you'll come if I call for help. Right? Promise?
Yes, that I do promise. I've come this far by running away, but it's time for me to stand my ground. Can you fight, Prince? Listen, I'm a lizard, not a dragon, you know that. Things get too scaly. I'm cutting my tail and running. Ow. Ow. I forgot I don't have a tail anymore. It hasn't grown back. That's funny.
Scout ships.
Alrighty, let's go. Figure out what's going on over here. Hello. I have made myself known to the prison. Oh. Alright. Well, I think I should just start fighting
Don't
things.
get careless! I imagine it's emanating from all the big old demons roaming about.
Oh, shoot. I got hit now with the status ailments.
See this? Hurricane! Stay away!
Better watch your step!
It looks like no one is injured.
Nice. Oh. Oh, we finally have spears. Grade bonus. What is that?
Ready to fight.
Who has been your favorite party member to play so far? Honestly, I'll be real. I don't think I have a favorite. I've only ever been playing Velvet. Oh. So I guess Velvet is still probably my favorite. I don't really have like an overwhelming need because I don't even think I play this game properly.
Even a short weapon is effective up close.
And training can help it get even closer.
Mine gets as long as I want it to be.
Oh, which, by the way, if you guys have played this game before, what are Ventites? There's so many things I don't understand about this game, which is why I probably don't feel like I'm playing this well. But what are Ventites? Do I have to equip those? Or are they just automatically equipped? Can I not go in here? I can. Maggie Lou is such a good character, though. Very, very good character.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
Okay, automatically equipped. Good to know. Good to know.
I'll finish this.
Victory is ours.
She finally has a different spear that I could equip on her. Hold on. Is it better? Oh, heck yeah. It is, like, way better. Oh. Her BG will go down, though. I mean, it's okay. It's not, like, super better. The focus is nice, though. Yo, that trident looks sick! That's cool! Sure, go ahead and wear it. Okay, because I was wondering, I was looking around everywhere to see where I could equip those things, and then it never showed itself, so... I like keeping Magilu on field though for some reason. I guess if there's anybody that I prefer having on field at all times, it's Magilu. Because I get amused by her weapon. Her weapon makes me chuckle. Is it in there? Oh, it's you!
Hey, it's you again.
I'm so busy! I'm so busy I can't even notice what's going on around me!
You're not fooling anybody. Why bother?
I was hoping to not have to deal with yous guys. Whenever I run into yous, I always lose so much monies.
Because Velvet always forces unreasonable demands on you?
Oh, Miss Exorcist! Your concern warms my little turtle's heart.
I'm not forcing anything. I just think he's trying to take advantage of us by fixing his prices well above market rate.
Price fixing? As in deliberately marking up items so as to take advantage of the less fortunate? I was under the impression that the Abbey strictly forbade such unscrupulous business tactics.
Ah! Perish the thought, Miss. Our accounting is always above board. 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. No matter whens and no matter wheres, you can get whatever you needs for the same fair price.
That's good to hear. Eleanor, give the nice turtles that smile he so desires.
I'm sure running a business is hard work. Hang in there.
Much obliged.
I do like how these guys are just randomly out here, though. Can I enhance the... Oh, it's another silver scrap. Everything needs silver scrap. It's quite nice, so I'll let her have... Ooh. It's only +1? Oh, because I can't do it anymore. Okay. That's quite nice. Alright, let's continue. Oh, we've been here before. Don't we remember this place? Hello. Oh, I guess you guys don't want to fight. That's fine. I just want to go straight. Nothing? Never mind. Go this way. Wow, this place is like completely empty. What happened to all the prisoners? Did they really just off themselves? That's crazy. Okay. Well, good to know that I could just farm here if I really wanted to. Oops. No touchy. I'm not that interested. Okay. Cool. Nothing here.
From the way you were talking, it seemed like you had an idea of who was behind the riot. What happened here?
I'd think someone in your position would know.
There were reports of a large riot, but I was caught up in chasing you, so I heard little else.
It was a small affair, really. Velvet Rokuro and I were being held on this island. Velvet instigated the other prisoners to riot so that we could escape.
She used the prisoners?
Yeah. You'd expect different from me?
How did it end?
We didn't stay to see, but the prisoners were losing badly. At least, that's what it looked like. But if that was the case, then where did all the exorcists go?
I know Oscar left to report the incident, but the other guards should have remained at their posts.
Well, if they didn't flee, we have to assume they were all killed.
By this headless night, perhaps? Well, no sense losing our heads, I suppose. But it looks like we're in for a heck of a fight.
All we have to do is mop up anyone who's left.
What's a Kadoku?
What was it called? Venomization, right? The dark ritual of making demons feed on each other to birth stronger ones.
Aizen, how many demons does the ritual require?
It's more a matter of quality than quantity. Stronger demons mean more powerful malevolence.
The ritual mixes the victor's malevolence with that of the devoured, creating a terrible, bloodthirsty monster. You see, the newfound power comes at a great cost. With it, the victor's last vestiges of self-control are stripped away.
So it's something even more than a monster. A seething ball of pure power and malevolence.
Roguro, don't tell me you're considering it for yourself.
Of course I am. I'll consider anything that could make me stronger.
You cannot be serious!
What's there to be so surprised about? Well, look at Velvet. She's already eaten countless demons.
You're ridiculous!
He's right. If it helps me find my vengeance, I don't care.
Velvet? Wait, are you really going to do it?
Relax, it's not gonna happen. Becoming a monster wouldn't bother me. But when I defeat my rival, I have to be myself for it to mean anything. It's the same for Velvet.
It is?
Besides, if I kill a previous victor of the ritual, I'll have proved myself strong enough not to need the extra power.
You're ridiculous.
I like how Eleanor, I think she genuinely likes Rokuro as a person. It's like, you're a demon, but you're chill, so I'm not gonna beef that hard. Vengeance, vengeance. They bounce off of each other really well, they do. They do, because he's such an easygoing guy. Alright, anything new? Potentially? Oh yeah, I guess there is new stuff. Uh-oh. Stinky. That might mean I'd actually have to go and explore around a bit. Cumbrous daggers, a pair of short swords weighted for improved defensive and offensive maneuvers. Cool. Well, I think I just lucked out from going over here, but that bugs me. What if there's things elsewhere? Don't come in here. Anything? Oh, jump scare. This is pretty bad, though. Uh-oh, I don't think I have enough for this cats. Oh my goodness, you were so expensive. That's not happening. Ooh, bad touch. Bad touch. Alright. Potentially anything. That's a no. Oh, shoot. Here I come. Alright. What is even happening on my screen anymore? I'm just going to assume that the less I see on my screen, the better it's going. It's like, yeah, that just means everything's going well. Never mind paying attention to my HP bar. It's funny that I get overwhelmed like that in this game, but then I play like something like Wuthering Waves, right? And that's just, sometimes you don't even see what's going on in your screen because it happens so quickly. I'm just not sure why it...
Better be ready.
Come on. I can turn around at times. Oh well. Don't touch me. Stop it. Stop walking in on me.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angels!
I need Maggie Lou to hit for at least like 10k. When she does that, I need her to hit for 10k.
for you! What an easy victory! I am invincible!
I love the girls in this game. I feel that they're all well written. And then I was talking about this with Lethal some time back. But I really enjoy the fact that they allow Maggie Lou to be the butt of the jokes and be the comedian that she is, because you don't really see them do that for female characters. To allow the female character to be the butt, but then also respect her character so much and make her character so enjoyable, that's hard to write. Which is what made Berseria so memorable to me. On top of Velvet's whole vengeance plot, usually I'm not a big revenge person. Like, I don't really take in a lot of, I guess, like, media that focuses on revenge. But Velvet's revenge story truly felt like it was well written. It was the most enjoyable. I love her gifts on Discord. Does she have them? I have never used it. Whoa, this guy looks sick. You look cool. Hold on. Anything else? Hey, man. You look really cool.
The Headless Knight!
He must be the product of the venomization.
Well, he definitely looks vicious enough.
Not as vicious as our Velvet, though.
Where's his voice even coming from?
I don't know.
Oh, ah,
Look inside.
he hit me real good. Oh, he just flopped on the ground like that. Alright.
I'll fix this.
I need brother to hit harder.
Double hate. Eat it. No escape. Armor crusher. Eat it.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
I feel something again.
More malevolence?
No, another Earth Pulse point. It must be on this island.
I sense it too. It's very close.
Directly underneath us, I would guess.
Isn't that her hole? Like, the one that she was stuck in at the very start of the game?
What is this place?
Welcome to the most secure cell in the entire complex. The darkest hole in Titania. Feel anything, Laphicet?
Yeah, I think this is the Earth Pulse point.
If this cell is where the Earth Pulse point is, then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that. Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips. Never once realizing it was delivering to Inominat the malevolence of hundreds of demons and prisoners. And then one day, there appeared before it a female Moloch, who shattered the barrier and freed the Therian from its cage. But the Therian knew no mercy, and it devoured its liberator. And it was then... It was then I obtained the power. The power to avenge my brother.
Velvet, you're a Therian?
This prison island was a feeding ground for the Therian, harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
But because Velvet escaped,
The malevolence went out of control.
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Kamoana's village.
Lord Artorius would never have done such a thing.
No. What's so unbelievable? That he used his wife's brother as a human sacrifice? That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
I'm sure he had a reason for...
A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair? He murdered my little brother Luffy! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good?! At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
Kamoana?
What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now?
I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger.
But we already beat the Headless Knight.
I still can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
You're making me walk all the way back there? Okay. I did take that drink, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I won't remember my way back. I'll just keep walking until I get there. Anything? Okay. Run, run, run. Faster than my bullet.
So, Velvet is a Therian, is she? I knew there was something off about her.
But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laphicet, is Velvet truly Lord Artorius' younger sister?
She never told me.
If it were true, I suppose it would explain her knowledge of Lord Artorius' training.
If you're so curious, why not ask her yourself? Hey, Velvet, what's your connection to Artorius?
Rokuro, have some tact!
I heard you whispering. Doesn't bother me. Artorius was married to my late sister, Celica. He was our brother-in-law. We lived together for more than 10 years.
That does explain a few things.
So he sacrificed his little brother and turned his sister into a Therian.
But you were his family.
To his view of the grand scheme, family is inconsequential. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All he did was act according to his ideal logic. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving.
Velvet's like, yeah, y'all don't need to really know all the family drama, but if you're that curious, I guess I can spill a few beans. Oh, come on. You're at the start.
They were nothing.
Grade bonus. 1.1. Oh, wrong way. Other way? Okay. I might as well fight you two, I guess.
Everyone ready?
No escape! Getting stuck!
Not even worth my time.
I never noticed these grade bonuses up until now? How long have those been in place?
So it turns out that Velvet is a Therian who consumes malevolence.
And too much malevolence is what changes people into demons. Strong enough malevolence can persist after the person who created it dies, turning their corpse or spirit into a raging monster. That's how undead and phantom demons come about.
Then the demons Velvet killed turned back into humans because she devoured their malevolence.
Yeah, and consequently, they avoided becoming undead or anything like that.
So she saved them. Well, I mean, a corpse is a corpse, of course.
Do you think she could devour only the malevolence and turn a living demon human again?
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. When Therians are connected to Enominat through an Earth Pulse point, they seem to be able to absorb small concentrations of malevolence from the surrounding area and inhibit the creation of new demons. But any human who builds up enough malevolence to turn into a demon will keep producing malevolence as long as they live.
That's right. To devour any malevolence, I need to cut it off at the source. That's how my powers work.
Velvet, I'm sorry.
I don't mind it. Actually, I find it convenient. This way, I'll never forget my hatred for Artorias.
Plus, as long as you stay away from an Earth Pulse point, you get to keep the power of any malevolence you consume.
Fuel for my hatred, yes.
She sounds so edgy.
Fuel for my hatred, yes.
And from the beginning, oh my goodness, I guess I was just not paying attention. I want to know what those question marks are. I really need to build Aizen. He feels so weak in comparison to my other characters so far. I'll invest in him in a little bit. Kambawana, I'm coming back. I think anyway. I hope this is the right way. Yeah, no, this is the wrong way. Don't go there. The other way. And if not this way, then upstairs?
That was Kamana!
Girl, turn into a tree again. Oh, sheesh. Who's that?
Kamana! Eleanor! You really came back for me. A promise is a promise, sweetheart.
A headless knight and a horse demon.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
Yeah. Headless horseman, dude.
Now I can't help but wonder how the horse is named.
Oh,
Get close and look.
Been on me. Oh, crap. He just poked me. Oh. Here, though.
See this? See this?
Stop it, kid. Ooh. I don't even know what your healing is, to be honest. Oh, you got poked. Oh, now you're stunned. Oh, move, kid, move.
Rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel! Enough waiting! Ready to
Ooh. Get bop. I need to steal another star from you first. Maggie Lou. Something locked in on. Oh, where'd you guys come from? Hello.
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
But Your Highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said. Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape. What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
He chose a single bird over the world. Why do you think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorias asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
I understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work. This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
When he said, my opinion is that birds that choose not to fly despite having wings, they're not birds. I'm just like, rip kiwis, rip penguins, rip ostriches.
Hey, Velvet, do you know where Eleanor is?
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad. Can you go find her?
Why me? All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?
This is nice. Everybody's setting up shop here. Eleanor looks like she was feeling down. Please go find her and cheer her up, Velvet. You know, since we've taken over the island, we get to name it whatever we want. How does Dial Isle sound to you? I think maybe you should keep your thoughts to yourself. Jeez. Well, excuse me for existing. I know it's a prison island, but could you be any less hospitable? You see Eleanor around, Your Royal Highness? Sorry, but I'm not. How about you, Griffin? Alright, Griffin hasn't either. I see. Princes aren't this weird at stories. Oh, that's right! It's a callback. It's a callback from, do you guys remember right at the start of the game when her and her bestie are talking about princes and books and whatnot? That's funny. It seems whatever I drink leaks out. Looks like I need to plug some gaps. Do you even feel it, bro?
Hey, Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably. I don't know. Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man, are we a bunch of screw-ups or what? I mean, we've kidnapped a prince now. They gotta have laws against that. Broke out of prison, flattened Helavis, tried to assassinate a shepherd. Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No. I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shigure, don't you?
Whoa, to me they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
Can't. I'm 19.
She's... That's so funny. Velvet's like, yeah, I've done crimes. Alright, then he has a beer. No, I'm 19. That's the line, guys. The line never mattered up until alcohol. That's funny. Are you actually still 19? No way. I thought you were older than that. Huh. Brant, Rokuro, they do have the same vibes, don't they? I love their delivery of their lines are so good. But Rokuro definitely has like one of the best voice actors. When he did the whole entire like hiccup, I'm like, oh, that's good. But then the way he delivered his no, that was better. No. You need to be an adult before you can drink. I don't care if you're a demon. That rule is universal. What? Wow, these demons, they're so responsible. They're like, yeah, we're committing crimes, but like, you can't break the law. You can't break that, at least. You gotta respect yourself, okay? Now that we have a base, we don't have to worry about maintaining the Van Altea anymore. Aye, and as a sailor, a bit of room to sleep that doesn't rock all night is a real treat.
Huh. A most interesting interpretation. What do you make of this part here, then?
Well, if you pronounce it Loney Kyle, then it'd mean midriff, which probably isn't right. Maybe Muse Mila?
Well, that would make this passage read, Pornges are nummy.
Okay. Yeah, that's not right either. What's wrong, Velvet?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to watch her.
Just read somewhere where there's more light. You'll hurt your eyes like this.
Okay.
That's cute.
Grimoire taught me a lot about the ancient tongue. It's so fun to learn something new.
Did you have to drag me away from a tropical resort to a place like this? Well, at least I have a bright, passionate student to keep me company, so it's not all so bad. Hey, my dude.
Hey, you got any idea where Eleanor is?
No, sorry. I was having a meeting with Benwick and the crew about our search for Ifrid.
Are you sure you're okay with putting that off? At this point, the Abbey doesn't have much reason to keep him alive. Wouldn't you rather look for him than Therians?
I know time is a factor, but we still don't have any decent leads. I think we need to stir up the Abbey and see what shakes loose. And who better to do that than you?
So this works for both of us then?
Never fear. I'm still acting out of self-interest. Besides, Ifrid won't die so easily.
He's a strong man. It'd take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah. I've never seen him flinch from a storm, no matter how choppy the seas.
Where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Probably some of that as well.
Now, I'm not saying I ship them, but Velvet does pay attention to what Aizen says. She really do. By the way, do you never catch a cold either? And he's paying attention also! Alright. Slightly Delulu. Just like 2% Delulu, okay guys? Just a tad. They have a lot of similarities. Eyeballs. Eyeballs back? Have you seen Eleanor? No, she hasn't been around the docks. What do you say? What say you? The Abbey will never think of looking in their own closet for us. It's always darkest under the lighthouse, right? I'm telling you, I shipped them all together except Laffy. They're just a big old polycule for you, aren't they? For me, they're found family. It's One Piece all over again for me. But truly, they are such like a disjointed group of, it's a clown, a samurai, pirate, a demon girly that was, you know, full of revenge, a church girl, and a kid. They're the One Piece crew, yeah. They're just one big stupid family. I love them for it. It's so nice. It's so good. Oh, hey, you. What's up? Oh.
Hey, any idea where Eleanor went?
How should I know? I'm too busy to spare any time worrying about anyone else.
You look pretty distinctly unoccupied to me right now.
Right. I'm busy being unoccupied.
You're... what?
Same girly.
It's simple. When you have free time, it means you're busy trying to avoid having any business to do.
You're too weird for this world, Magilou.
Says the woman with the world's blandest personality.
I always figured you'd be the type to take off as soon as things got hairy. So what keeps you here?
I am utterly, completely, totally, wholly devoid of anything else to do. Which is to say I'm...
Unoccupied.
Right, now you get it. Besides, I have to stick around to see how our bet turns out, don't I?
In a weird way, I do believe her. She's like, I'm just here for the ride. But then also, there has to be somewhere deep inside Maggie Lou that she goes, alright, I do want to see how this ends. I might care about them just a smidge, but I just want to see how it ends. I love the dynamic between her and Velvet, though. Velvet, you don't get it. All you have to do, be busy doing nothing. That's me. I'm busy. Laying in my bed rotting. Life is nothing but time to kill. Being born is a pretty huge hassle, if you think about it. It's true. Why? Honestly, okay, hold up. Real talk. I watched this YouTube video that was trending, I guess. It was like 2.3 million views. Uploaded 15 hours ago, and it said Korea is dying, or Korea is dead, or something like that. I watched it, and it was about the declining birth rates of Korea and how by 2060, if they don't manage to turn things around, they're already on the fast track to becoming extinct, is what that video was saying. And there is very, very little expectations of that changing if the trend continues. There has to be some sort of miracle to turn it around, but by now it's already too late for them. In 30 years, there's just going to be a massive decline, and then by 2060, the economy, Korea itself will collapse on itself, is what it was saying. But then I was reading some of the comments, and they were like, why would it's understandable, because why would you want to bring a kid into this type of world that we're living in right now? So just listening to her being like, it's kind of a hassle being born. I'm like, yeah, that's the reason why probably a lot of our generation don't want to be getting kids. And the people who do have kids at this time, bless you, honestly. It's hard. It's hard, and you require all the support, which a lot of governments and countries are not giving. So without being too morbid, I agree. It is a hassle being born. Now we have to deal with $80 video games. I can't believe that's the new standard. Oh. It's called a hideout. We're pirates, so that's the proper term. No, it's a secret fort. That sounds way more inspiring. Both sound cool to me. Who dat? Bienfu?
Do you want something?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No.
Honest. Alright, thanks. I don't believe you. Oh, that's nice. There's a little dove right there. This music is very nice. Very relaxing. Hey, it's the crew. Hey, we have the hideout of our dreams now, thanks to you. We're in your debt, Velvet. You don't feel like a proper pirate until you got a nice, sinister lair. I can see that. What was on? Oh, okay. Hello. Titania. Isn't there a song like that? Titania. I am titanium. Yeah. Our home and secret lair. Once a prison island, now a den so fair. I made an anthem for the island. It's gonna be hit with everyone. And maybe we should try to keep the place secret, at least for now. Did Eleanor come this way? The ever-earnest exorcist. I saw her walking towards the watchtower. Cool beans, thanks. Okay, never mind. I thought she was here. What? Where are you? Girly. Come out.
There you are, Eleanor. Kamoana's worried about you.
You actually came looking for me?
Can't say no to a crying child.
Indeed. She may be a Therian now, but deep down, she's still a lonely little girl. That's something I've come to realize in traveling with you all. Wretched demons and Therians, even the Malakim who'd I'd only thought of as tools, they all live and think as humanly as the rest of us. I was so clueless. I didn't know what demon blight really was, nor what the Abbey was doing. Through it all, I knew nothing beyond blind belief in whatever I was taught.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
The coward's path is not that of an exorcist. They may say, I didn't know anything, so I can't be blamed. I can't live like that. I think I'll stay here a little longer to cool my head off. Please tell Kamoana I'm alright.
Don't stay out too long. The sea breeze can get cold.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. If you got sick or something, Kamoana and Laphicet would worry. That's all.
I have something to say. There's something I've been hiding, until now. I've been acting undercover on a special mission for Lord Artorias. I was to watch over the Malik Laphicet and bring him to Abbey headquarters. So vital was the mission, I was to do whatever it took, even kill my fellow exorcists.
You were gonna take me to them.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Laphicet. Originally, I was going to get you to lower your guard, then take you in. However, I no longer intend on following the Abbey's orders.
You're turning your back on Artorias?
No. I still believe in the sincerity of Lord Artorias. That the world he seeks is one that will benefit all humankind. But nevertheless, I simply cannot bring myself to condone the methods he has chosen to achieve that vision, so... I will help you protect the Therians, until I discover the answer I seek.
Eleanor!
I want to live a life that I don't have to be ashamed of, and to do that, I have to learn the truth for myself.
So, you live by your emotions after all.
Maybe you found your own creed.
Welcome to our wonderful world of wickedness.
Don't equate us! To act in opposition of one's feelings is to act opposed to reason.
You never make things simple, do you?
You should be glad I don't.
Yeah. After all, she's my vessel.
Yes, yes.
So, I think our next order of business is to find ourselves another Therian. Well, that's the extent of my insight. Anyone got any actual leads?
What if we had Eleanor swipe some intel on them from the Abbey? That could work.
I don't know.
It wouldn't work. Officially, the Abbey still considers her a traitor. So who would leak anything to her?
Yeah. Besides, we can't put Laufeyset in danger like that. And anyway, Eleanor's terrible at being a spy.
Ungracious, but accurate.
You know that special underground cell from yesterday? I want to go back there. There's something I want to try out.
All right, let's go.